I am so excited to be back home in Passaic Valley. This was a dream opportunity for me. Just to be back in our community. I still live in our community, so I'm really excited to be back here at home. It's great to see so many friendly and familiar faces.
It feels very welcome, very warming. It feels great to be back. I'm happy to be with the administration team that I'm with to really try to bring PV back to what it was, when I was here. And it's definitely very positive. The culture seems very, very great, and I'm glad to add to that.
Love being at Passaic Valley High School. I've been here this is my 16th year as band director. I graduated in the year 2000. So I love being back here. It's like a second home. It's like I graduated and I never left.
It feels great to be back home at Passaic Valley. I think I've spent more years at Passaic Valley than I have anywhere else. And it's just I'm here more than I am at my own home. So I would say it's a first home for me. It just feels so welcoming to be in a place that you know and spend so much time in.
It feels great, giving back to the community and, seeing the kids in the same seats that I was in at one point in my life. It feels good to be their role model now.
I never expected to be back as a staff member. I knew leaving here as a senior, I was moving into study the field of education. So I did some substitute work here in my college years, but I didn't really think that I would be back doing the real full-time gig, and I'm really glad to be back. So no, I don't think I really expected it, but it felt like a natural fit from the very beginning.
I did not expect to be back as a staff member. Being back definitely feels great. It's definitely that neighborhood school. You definitely feel the closeness of the community and the school itself. It really does feel good. There's a lot of teachers here that I had. There's a few administrators that are here that were here when I was here. It feels awesome to be working alongside them.
I never expected to be back as a staff member. I actually had a different career path graduating from high school. My band director was actually a really big inspiration for me. I was a percussionist and a drummer in high school, and my percussion instructor was a really big inspiration to me as well.
I don't think I expected to be back as a staff member. I knew I wanted to be a high school teacher. I didn't think I would be back at PV, but when the opportunity presented itself, it was just perfect.
No, I did not. In high school, I didn't even think I was going to be a teacher. Being a role model to kids, it felt like it was something that I should do with my life, and I came back to PV to teach and coach, and I don't regret the decision at all.